Hello there, welcome back to Crafters TV. It is Sunday, it is Second Chance Sunday. It is your opportunity to have a bit of a recap of some of the fabulous things that have happened over the last couple of weeks. All of the awesome product launches that we've had, some of the great deals that we've brought to you as well. It is your opportunity to catch up on anything you have missed throughout the week and bring your week to a close in style, I like to think of it. I'm not here on my own, with bags of inspiration. The lovely Michelle is here. How are you, Michelle?
I'm good, thank you. In fact, I'm very, very good because I've got some really exciting, pretty things in front of me. So,
is it the first time you had to play with some of these?
I had a little play with them on Wake Up Call one of the days through the week, but just a little play. Debbie got most of the fun with that one, but so I'm going to have another play. They're letting me.
Amazing. It's going to be a fun couple of hours. What have we got over there? I can see you've got lots of gorgeous things that you want to take us through.
So I've got lots and lots of samples for you. So first of all, I'm going to show you a few of the Hunky samples that we've got.
Beautiful.
So lots of different collections with these. I think this is just beautiful.
Oh, I love that.
A little easel card, but with the acetate and then the hummingbird inside. Just beautiful, I love that. And then this was a favourite, so I thought I'd bring this one back out again. So it's just the one of the pieces of card or paper has just been fussy cut out, all them leaves, and then just layered up with that.
Awesome.
And then another one with the Hunky papers, cards. And some of you may or may not recognise this due to the wonky insert, but Lord Ben may have made that one.
Wonky insert, did you say?
Yeah, it went in a little bit wonky. I don't know if you can see.
Oh, that's all right. Trimmed it down, it's fine.
Yeah, well, that's what we said. It's brilliant. And then, so, onto our embossing folders.
That's awesome. It looks like it's been painted, that one.
I was going to say, that one's amazing. So that's Nicole Bretherick, which is why it's as amazing as it is. And then another one. This is another one of Nicole's. But just showing you what those folders can do. And then we also have these on the show for you. This one's been made into a lovely shaker card. Yeah.
Beautiful.
The slimline aperture cut and
emboss. Yes, that was the craft along early in the week, wasn't it?
Yeah. And then using the same slimline aperture cut and emboss folder, made the shaker into a box.
Beautiful.
I do have more. Bear with me.
All the things. All the things tonight.
So these are the these are the ribbon threading dies, and then so we've got some of the Bell Countryside. It is. I always want to just say Bell Country, but I do love these. So a lovely dome card there, a lovely fold back card there with that lovely edgeable on there. And then last but not least, we've got these slimline cut and emboss folders. So it's the beautiful butterflies. And then again, I do like, I'm liking my shaker cards tonight. And then so that one, again, made into a shaker. So lots and lots of different things on the show for you tonight.
We are having a right old chuckle. There's lots of comments. You're going to have to address it straight away. The elephant in the room. Yes, I have shaved off my beard. I do feel like maybe part of my superpowers will be gone now. Like Superman without his cape or Batman without his car, maybe. Lots of you talking about it in the comments too. Dee says, look at those dimples on Joe. Oh, Dee, stop it, I'm blushing. The other thing is now, you can hear me really heavily breathing into my microphone because my tash has stopped it was like a little muffler. It's gone now. Do we have a new man on here, says Laurie. No, it's just little old me. Debbie says, is that really Joe or is it a Halloween trick? It really is me. And Suzette, you're going to make me blush, Suzette. She says, Joe, you look so handsome. Watching your video, you're shaving your beard. Who knew all that deliciousness lay under that beard? I love that, Suze. Thank you so much. Let's dive in then. Let's have a look at Hunky Dory. There's some really brilliant collections on the show for you today. And I absolutely love this one that we're going to start with. It's the Golden Age of Glamour. Let me just show you some of the gorgeous imagery that you've got within here, which is amazing. So the collection there on your screen, it's all available individually for you. Look at those, really beautiful sort of roaring 20s imagery. So what you're going to get in here is you're going to get your topper collection as you always do. So you're of course going to get your toppers, your inserts, your cardstock in there as well. But then you're also getting this, which is gorgeous, embossed mirror card. It's absolutely beautiful. I love this one here in the clamshell as well. Can you see? Shiny. Look at that. Really is gorgeous. What you're also getting as well is then the 8x8 paper pad in here as well. I'm just going to pick that up and share that with you too, which is this beautiful paper. I think it's about 160 GSM, this one, coated. Really lovely. 48 sheets in there as well for you. So that is what you're getting in the golden age. That is your price there. $47.96, $74.96 if you are in the US. We're going to move on. We're going to move on to Moonlit Moments. These are absolutely brilliant. So what you're going to get in here is you are going to receive your toppers. So you're going to get the usual. So you get 8 sheets of your foiled and die cut toppers within here. You're also then going to receive as well 8 sheets of your oh no. Let me just take that one out for you. Look at that imagery on there, stunning, isn't it? You're going to get 8 sheets of your inserts, 8 sheets of your printed cardstock as well, and your foiled cardstock too. Now with this one also what's great is you get these, which are these awesome card blanks with the ribbon, so some ribbon weaving that can be done there with those. And you're going to get the Moonlit Moments 6x6 paper pad in here as well, which is absolutely gorgeous. Again, that same wonderful imagery running all the way through the collection itself there too. If you want to go for that one, you can. $38.96, $56.59 is your price there on that one. Now we're going to move on to Country Escapes is where we are going next. And again, absolutely beautiful designs in here. Definitely something I think is going to help you out with maybe more masculine things of cards. I know a lot of you say that you struggle with. Again, really beautiful imagery all the way through. This is on a Miri finish as well, which is excellent. So you're going to get that. You're going to get your 8 of your Miri topper sheets, 16 of your coordinated A4 Miri cardstock as well to go along with that, and you're going to get your inserts in there too. These are awesome as well. These are your finishing touches topper collection, and they're just these beautiful sort of smaller toppers and banners that are going to really help finish off your projects. These ones here with the tags I think are absolutely gorgeous, as you can see. And then you've also then got this one here, which is your Country Escape. Now this is really a really good heavy weight of cardstock, this, but it's on this beautiful, it's printed Miri, which is quite unusual with these houses there as well. So you can see lots of lovely scenes there, all on that Miri finish, which is brilliant. So if you want to go for those, you can. $34.96, $51.77 is your price there on those. I'm going to come over as well and share with you this, because we've got brand new adorable scoreable, and my word, is it gorgeous or is it gorgeous? Let me just share this with you. So this one here is the Eastern Charms. You get 24 sheets of this, but look at the beautiful Oriental style imagery you've got on these. I think they are beautiful. That one there is your, that's your Eastern Charm. There's a collection where you can get all of these together. So this one here is your Dazzling Damask. Again, very, very classy, isn't it? Love the darker colour tones that you've got working all the way through this one. Then we've got as well, let me just move this over here. This one here is your Irresistible Glass, which has got this really lovely sort of glass effect on there, which is brilliant. You can get them all individually. This one very popular on its own, the iridescent glass. So then we're going to move into this one here, which is your Secret Garden. Again, 350 GSM these, so really good heavyweight. If you love things like construction, it'll be absolutely perfect for allowing you to do that. This one here, Vintage Newsprint, love this one. This one is on an uncoated cardstock as well, so if you want to add more distress, more stamping to that, absolutely can. Look at that, really beautiful that. Would make beautiful boxes, these, I believe. And then we've also got here as well your Ocean Waves, as you can see. Again, really quite unusual, something a bit different, these ones. Really love that. So again, all of those you can get as a collection, or they're all available individually. If you want to get them all together, you can. $43.14 or $64.74 your price on those. Duo designs as well. we are going to start with the animal print and the lovely leaves, which is this one just here. Really gorgeous. Look at, I love an animal print, and these are beautiful. Animal print one side, and then of course your leaves on the other, which is fantastic. So you've got options, and although they don't sort of match, the colour tones are matched together, so you can use them together in one project beautifully. We've also got the dark roses and polka dots, which is this one just here. Let me just share this one with you. Again, really lovely floral themes on one side, and then sort of your polka dot complementary backgrounds on there, which is brilliant. And then we've got rustic charm and vintage grunge as well, which is this one here. You can see, again, really lovely, quite textural, this one, which is lovely. Really, really nice. All available individually, or we can get all of this, as in all of it. Amazing. If you want to get it all, which of course is going to represent the best value, $179.81 is your price, or $270.20, which is excellent. But I believe Michelle is going to treat us to some inspiration with these kits. Is that right, Michelle?
Well, I'm going to try. So I've got some of the hunky-dory stuff in front of me, but it's all so pretty that I'm really struggling of which bit to use, with which, what card to make, what to do. So, I mean, this is the Dazzling Damask pack, and I thought from the adorable scarf, which is fabulous, with that bendable ink technique. So I thought, shall I use that one? Then I came to that one, and I thought, no, I'll use that one. So I came to that one, and I thought I'll use that one.
If you get them all, then you don't have to.
That's it.
You've got all the options, haven't you?
That's absolutely it. So I'm gonna make my mind up, and we're gonna use this one. So I thought, because Debbie absolutely loves her adorable Scaravel, I thought we'll do a TP card in honour of Debbie.
Oh, she loves a TP card.
She loves a TP card. She does.
I love a TP card as well.
Oh, you can't beat a TP card. So we're going to cut 3 of these down to 6x6. And all these leftover pieces, don't throw them away. They will go for matting and layering and toppers. I mean, every single millimetre is usable. So that's 2, and then the third
Kim loves
one.
it so much she's got 1 pack to use and 1 pack to stroke. I think that is very, very wise.
Yeah, definitely. So that's our 3 pieces, and then we'll score them up. And the best thing about these is, because they're so beautiful, you don't have to make your base out of some white card and then layer them up with these. The GSM on these is enough that you absolutely can use these for your bases as well.
Fabulous.
So you know, and they look that beautiful, then why not? So let's score these on the diagonal.
I'm always surprised how easy to make a TP card is, because they look so effective, don't they?
They do. They do, definitely. It's it's one of those cards that you think, oh, can I do that? Can I not? And then when you see someone doing it, you're like, actually, yes, I can. So sometimes it just takes watching someone to do it, to realise that you actually can do it. So there we go. So that's our 3 pieces all scored up. So let's give them a good fold and burnish.
So would you still, with something like this, would you still be able to like die cut this and emboss this?
Yeah.
It's not too thick, 350?
No, absolutely. Our machines will definitely die cut this. I mean, some of, when I mat and layer my cards up, so I'll have my base of 300 GSM, and sometimes I will glue our papers on over the top before I put them through my machine. So they cut that, and so you're talking about another 150 to 200 on top of our 300. So yeah, more than enough. So let's get this put together. I'm just deciding which way I want it. So let's get...
Susie T says, is that Joe's younger brother? I love the beard, but wow. Joe, you're looking super handsome without it too. Check you guys out, honestly. I'm blushing over here. Katie has the Damask cardstock and it's absolutely stunning. Mary Beth says, looking good, Joe. Are you going to have a handlebar moustache? I don't think so. I think I'm just going to go with the classic, just the classic sort of tash, I think, yeah.
Yeah, Tom Selleck tash.
Absolutely. Or we could go like, I could have a little bit of a goatee. What do you think? You know, like with the little chin bit as well.
Oh, like
Yeah, I'd quite like it to be quite long and be able to wax it, and it'd be like pointy, like a professor.
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll see how it goes.
So I'm just making sure that that's in place. It is so beautiful. It really is, this paper. I keep saying paper, it's card, but you all get my excitement. So.
Don't forget as well that you can, only for the rest of today, I'll add, use the code TREATS at the checkout and you will get 5 off when you spend 30, which is excellent. So make sure you are using that at the checkout to get that extra cheeky little discount that we want you to have it. So yeah, use the code at the checkout. It is your last day today. CB says, is it safe to assume that all Hunky Dory cardstock is adorable scoreable? It is 100% safe to assume, so yes.
It really is, yeah. So
and adorable scoreable, for anyone that doesn't know, it's just about the cracking, Michelle, isn't it? Or the lack of.
Yeah, so they've got like this magical bendable ink technology that they've put into their card. So when you scar it and burnish, there's absolutely no cracking, which you can get with some pattern papers, cards, none at all. Which is great.
I mean, especially on darker cardstock, can be really noticeable, can't it?
It really can, which is why I'm showing you to make this TP card with the card as a base rather than as a matte layer on top, because you can scar it beautifully. And there's just, so it's perfect for all of your bases. It really is. So that's our base. So, and that's how quick and easy these TP cards are. So the difficult thing is now, so I've got the Moonlit Moments next to me. So I'll just, the difficult thing now is deciding which topper I want to put on there. So there's just so, I love this. I think I might, should I go with those? You Make My Heart Bloom. I love that one as well. just bear that one. I think it's going to have to be that one. Definitely. They're just absolutely jam-packed full of so much stuff. I mean, just this one here. So that is a frame in a frame. And this is, again, a frame. In fact, there's 3 in there because there's a little thin one in there as well. So there's just so much in there and it's all usable. Even your waist here, so you would cut that and you could use that as a border, wrap a bit of ribbon around it. So none of it really is throwawayable. Is that how we say it? Throwawayable.
Yeah, I think, as long as we know what you mean, which we do.
So let's just gently pop these out.
Anne suggests maybe you did a TP card in green card. You could make it look like a Christmas tree. I think that's a great idea.
Oh, perfect idea. It really would. Oh, I might have to give that a go later. Some green card.
It's amazing how they completely fill the sheets, don't they? With every bit of it is usable, which is excellent.
They do. So again, let's pop that out. These can be a little, not fiddly. You just need to make sure that you've got your finger where the pip is and then just pop it down. Is that the right word? A little pip?
I think so, yeah.
I like that, yeah. It sounded real enough, so we'll go with it. So just carefully again.
And do you trim them down? Some people I know like to file. I know some people just don't bother, do they?
I do. I always do. I always have done because it bugs me. A lot of people don't because you don't really, especially now. I mean, a few years ago when I started crafting, there used to be quite big pips, but if it bothers you, just get either a little bit of sandpaper or we've got that little tool that we use for distressing the edges. You could use that little crimper.
That's a good idea.
Nail file. I mean, you could, with your snips if you're careful enough. But I've just got an emery board that I just use.
Right.
And I file my pips down that way. So let's see which is going to be the front. So that's going to be my front, I think. So let's work on that side. So I'm going to use my tape pen for this. And I'm just going to, just a little bit there and a little bit there. Because I only want it to stick onto this piece. So, I know I look a bit upside down to you, don't I? So let's stand it. Do we like that? Oh, we like that. So I'll lay that back down and we will pad this up. Have I got some?
I think it's safe to say Beth likes the no beard look. That's all I'm going to be able to say, I'm afraid, Beth, I think. But I appreciate it. I do. I really do.
It is a look, that, Ben.
No, you shouldn't get me confused with Charlotte's favourite presenter.
Dude, I'm so sorry.
Everyone has been calling me. I've had a lot of Ben over the last few weeks. And I actually think now that we both don't have beards, it's probably only going to get worse as well.
Oh dear, I'm so sorry. It does, my husband's called Ben as well, so it's easy for me to get confused.
Absolutely.
So I'll try again. It does look fabulous. You do look very dapper, Joe.
Thank you very much.
So I got it right that time.
Ben looks right as well.
Yeah.
Yes. Rosalind says, sorry, I've become very distracted. Rosalind says, the thing I like about Hunky Dory is that there is literally no waste because every part can be used for something else. Absolutely can. The frames, the borders. I love the little strips they put on the top of sheets as well. All very, very usable. Love this. Very ethereal, isn't it?
It really is. And even though this is just a pack of the adorable Scarabill, it works wonderfully with this this collection. So enjoy every little moment. We'll go for that one. Because we really should enjoy every little moment.
Absolutely.
So.
Don't forget as well, we will be doing card of the show, creation of the day, card of the week, and also card of the month as well, Michelle. All going to be happening in the second half of this show, let me assure you.
I'm very excited for that. Definitely. I like seeing my name up on the little board next to me. It makes me feel all official. Does
it?
Yeah.
Yeah, even me and Ben are on there.
Yeah.
I mean, I do have a card in Card of the Week this week. So
you do? That's a fabulous card that you've made.
With Debbie's craft along.
Yeah.
Debbie let me put mine in instead of hers, to be honest. She was very kind.
That was very kind.
It was very kind of her.
So I keep putting it up as if it would be studs, just so I can see where I want to place my things, and then I'll unfold it back down to press that down. And then I really want to use this little butterfly. So what I'm going to do with this is we're going to pop this out as well.
Susie T says, Adorable Scoreboard is the best for construction. I love to use it for boxes and light up lantern type projects as well. Yeah, absolutely brilliant for anything. I mean, it's really thick. I think because it's coated as well, it feels even thicker, doesn't it?
It really does. It's a nice, substantial cardstock to use. It definitely is. So I'm going to just put that together again so I can look at it. And then I think I'm going to put that there. And then literally, as sad as I am that I've finished playing, so that's That's my TP card.
Beautiful. So how would you stick that together, Michelle?
So at the back here, I would either use a Velcro, the little, is it Velcro?
Velcro dot, yeah.
Yeah, a Velcro dot, or you could use our magnets and just cover it over with a piece of pattern paper.
Brilliant. Love that. Beautiful, beautiful card. I do love them. I think they're such a great card. I'm always surprised how easy they are to put together as well. There's lots of different options when it comes to getting the hunky-dory items on the show. There's literally everything is available individually. There's some great bundles as well. I'd say pop yourself over there, check out all the different options. crafterscompanion.co.uk.com.au, hit the shop the show button. Don't forget to use as well the code TREATS at checkout. You'll get 5 off when you spend 30, which is amazing. Now we're going to look at a couple of different sets of cut and emboss folders, a couple of different sets of slimline ones, and a lot of you are loving the slimline embossing folders, and now we've added those dies into there as well. So it's really fantastic because what it's going to do for you is it's going to emboss all of that amazing detail, but then also give you these cuts as well. Now rather than cutting out, these are just on these ones here, they're just giving you extra texture. So you can see here with the butterfly wings, they lift beautifully. So loads and loads of texture there on those ones. You've then got this one here with the flowers, and again, all of these individual petals all will lift up beautifully. Different styles of flowers in here for you too as well, which is amazing. I love this next one. This next one cuts out, the one with the circles here. Very, very abstract, that one. But then you've got this one here with the love hearts too. And finally, you've got the squares in there. $59.96 for $67.80. You've got a great saving on those, considering we've only just launched them. $29.98 or $33.90. A brilliant deal for you there on those. We also have as well a smaller collection. These were the ones that Debbie uses as a craft along actually earlier in the week. She did one with the hearts, which I'll show you in a second. These here are a 3-pack that you're getting here, and you're going to get 3 different designs in here. So you've got your circles, which is this one just here, your pretty polka dots. This one here is your square chevrons. Love that one. Michelle showed us a gorgeous little shaker box done with that earlier. And then happy hearts. This is the one that I and myself and Debbie did with the craft along earlier in the week. So you can go back and grab that and watch that anytime you like once you've got these home. You're saving a third on these as well. So you're paying for 2 and we're sending you 3, which is very generous of us, I think. $29.98, $33.90 if you want to get your hands on those. Crafty AJ says the colours are so sumptuous in that last demonstration. Timothy as well says wonderful car, Michelle. And Faye says, Joe, you look great. I've never seen you without the beard before. It's been a long, long time. Right, Michelle, cut and emboss folders. If anyone's not used a cut and emboss folder before, what do we need to know when it comes to using these with our Gemini?
They're just as easy and simple to use, but so I'm going to use the pretty. I can't speak today at all. It's literally, I've got to the point where I need someone to mime for me. So this is the pretty polka dots, and so these cut and emboss ones, they cut and emboss. So we've literally got the 3 cutting blades there. This foam bit, obviously, it helps with the depth because of obviously the cutting element in it, but very much the same as our other embossing folders. Make a beautiful card with these. People tend to shy away from them a little. I know I used to do because I wasn't really sure. But if you watch anything with our Jan on, then you know that there's 1,000,001 different things you can do with these. So, and they will go through your smaller machines as well, because they're 3.75 inch wide, so do fit through the smaller ones as well. So let's get this out. So as you can see, it's cut out those 3 circles, and don't throw those away. Keep those. They're perfect for stamping your little sentiments on, things like that. So I'm just going to cut this piece down because it's a bit bigger than what I want it. And so just bob it in there. Oh, I said bob it in.
Did you? There you go. It's the first one today. That's got to be a record.
It has.
2.5 hours.
I know. I'm I'm going to cut the top bit down as well. Just the extra bit that doesn't emboss. So what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to bring in a couple of my water reactive dyes. So I've got my Oasis and we've got Parakeet. And so I'm going to go in with my Parakeet first, and I'm going to use my mat to help me blend onto it without, let me just get a piece of kitchen roll, because so pick up from your pad and start like that, and then it helps you to not, as you're bringing it off of your mat, your glass mat, it helps with not getting those line marks that I too often can put in, because it can be a bit of a stress then to get them back out. So I want this.
The line marks, would that be from like you'd be able to see the outside of your blending tool essentially?
Yeah, so it's just the edge of it, and if you go on too flat or too hard, you can end up with that mark. So if you sort of start on your mat and have it angled up a little bit and then blend onto it, and this glass mat is brilliant for a million things, it helps to stop that.
Excellent. Karen says, I feel like the beard has hijacked the comments a little bit. Many men shave their beards off and they look like their chin has been chopped off, is what Karen says. She says, Joe has a strong enough chin to pull it off. I've been told I have many things. Strong chin is the first one. Thanks for that, Karen. Still handsome with all that beard. I have been partial to beard since my hippie days in the 70s, says Karen. Wonderful. Love that, Karen.
Love it. Love it. So I'm going to turn it round and we're going to go in with the Oasis from the other side. And again, I'm just going to use the same technique. And it just enhances and brings out that embossing beautifully.
So is that a different colour this side, is it?
Yeah, so I've gone in with Oasis.
Nice.
I've wanted to go from a lighter to a dark.
Yeah, nice effects. I love that.
Yeah.
Do the domed blending tool heads help to reduce with the line? Oh, I'm not sure what Katie actually means there. Domed heads. I've not seen a domed head, have you?
Unless she means like our little egg.
The blending eggs.
Yeah. Yes, they will help to stop that from happening, definitely. So just keep inking up until you've got it the colour that you want. I think I'm quite happy with that. So let me just wipe this ink away. And then I'm going to bring my little bits in to make a card. So what I did with those, when I said don't throw them away, I got some of our little penguin stamps and I stamped them up. With the magic of Christmas never ends, its greatest gifts are family and friends. So I've coloured in some of our little penguins, and then we're going to make a little easel card. So I got carried away when I was prepping and I've already glued my bottom on, but that's okay. Where's my tape? So I use my tape pen on this piece, so I remember not to tape the whole of the back.
Those penguins are super cute, aren't they?
I do. They're just so adorable. They really are. So let's line this up.
Are penguins for Christmas, or are they for all year round?
I think they're for all year round.
Do you? Yeah, I tend to agree.
Yeah, I was saying we've got some on that you can, some of our other penguins, and they look like they've got, if you changed it up, if you stamped it onto some pattern paper and then fussy cut their t-shirt out, you could make it look like they've got little Hawaiian shirts on.
Oh, nice. I love that.
Yeah, you can definitely change them. So they're definitely not just for Christmas. I don't think so.
No, I love the idea of penguins on holiday.
I do.
On their vacation.
Yeah. It always reminds...
My friend Philip is in his 60s, and he's a big chap. He looks a lot like Santa Claus. And in the summer, he always wears like a straw hat and loud shirts. Everyone's like, oh, it's like he has kids coming up to him asking him if he's Santa on his holidays.
Oh.
When he goes off to like Norfolk for the weekend and stuff. Very, very funny.
Love it.
When Timothy says, still learning the blending technique, Michelle, how much pressure do you use when you're using the blending tool?
When you're using the blending tool, definitely go in with a light pressure.
Okay.
Because you can always add more ink. If you go in too hard, you're going to end up with maybe a mark of the edge of your blending tool. You're going to end up with a splodge that you don't want. So definitely go in with light pressure and then just keep adding rather than ruining, because you can obviously add more, you can't take away.
Great advice.
So just foam pads again. Of course. So this one's going to go in the middle, and I'm not going to put them back in the middle perfectly. They're all going to be at a nice skew whiffy jaunty angle, so I can still see some of my lovely paper coming through. So I'll put this little penguin on.
Susie T says, Joe, remind us why you've shaved off the beard and are growing the moustache. Is it a charity thing? It is a charity thing, yes. So it's quite, I don't know if it's popular in the States, but it's quite big here. It's an Australian thing, I think, called Movember, where you grow a moustache for charity. We'll give you more details, I'm sure, through the month. We'll let you know if you want to sponsor us once we start getting our tashes developing. Jake, I mean, I am not going to say they cheated, but Ben, Jake, John and Johnny all shaved last week to get a week's head start. So they're going in a week in. I'm just going to start on the normal day, which is tomorrow. So I will actually properly wet shave as well later tonight when I get home. Yes, and then you'll see our tashes develop. They will either look fabulous or they will look horrendous. Who knows?
Well, it can only go one or two ways. I'm sure you'll all look fabulous. I'm sure you can all carry...
It's quite a thing though, because you start to see lots of tashes through the month of November when you're sort of out and about, especially if you live in the city centre. Loads of people sporting a tash through November.
Yeah, it's definitely that time of the year, isn't it? So I'm just going to use this bow on my stopper as well. And then there we go. A beautiful, nice, simple and easy easel card with those slimline cut and embossed eyes. Awesome.
Let me just run you through the three then that you're going to get in there when you go for this particular collection. Buy two, get one free, remember, which is an awesome deal for you. So you've got the circles, which are these ones just here, and that is your pretty polka dots. You've then got your square chevrons there as well, and also the happy hearts, which is fantastic. Now, those of you out there that you love your foil press, got a wonderful selection of foils for you on the show. I'm going to take you through what you're going to get in here. So you've got the holly, which is this one here. It's quite rare that we have this many foils in stock at the same time, I must say. So great that not only they are in stock, but also we've got them on a deal for you as well. This is a cerise. You've then got the aurora. This one is your disco ball. You've got the berry, which is that one there. You've then got the gold. This is the rose gold. The turquoise, which is that one. You've then got the icicle. You'll also get the silver shimmer, which is that one just there. You'll get the silver, which is that one, which is fantastic. I'll put these all out next to each other. And then the other one you're going to receive is this one just here, which is is this called the gold spackle, this one I believe? Gold spangle? Something along those lines. Gold shimmer, that's it. So you'll actually, spangle, same, isn't it? You can see that, absolutely gorgeous. So you get 12 of them. I think if you've been looking for a chance to restock, absolutely, this is the opportunity for you. They should be, I believe they're about $4.99 each ordinarily. So you're getting 3 of them for free, which is excellent. So essentially you're paying for 9 and we're sending you 12. So one of the best deals I can remember seeing on our foil. So make sure you do grab a hold of those. Maybe you want some new Stamp and Cut dies to go with your foil press. We've got those on the show for you as well. So these are the foil Stamp and Cut 4-piece Create a Card collection that you've got just in here, which is brilliant. And these are great. You've got the Baroque, and you know what I say? If it ain't Baroque, don't fix it. Whee! Butterflies and Blooms, the Art Deco, and the Art Nouveau. I could hear Charlotte's eye roll from in. I heard it. The eye roll was that big. I actually heard it from Charlotte there. Erin just was like, "Oh no!" I do grab those. A brilliant price. Check out the saving. 69. 16. The saving was £69 and £69.98 or £83.98. Brilliant. Next slide, please. This one is the foil press machine just here, which is brilliant. £79.99. It is UK only. £63.99 as a platinum member. We've been selling so many of these. It's very rare that we'll bring you such a brilliant blanket discount. Sometimes we'll bundle it and give you, extra value or something like that. But if you've been looking for just the foil press machine on its own, it is UK only at the moment. If you're not familiar with the foil press, let's share with you some of the awesome things it can do.
The Gemini foil press has arrived. Professional and luxurious hot foil letterpress can now be achieved in your own home with our innovative foil press system. This clever machine has been designed with so many fabulous and unique features, and it really does take paper and mixed media crafting to an exciting new level. Delivering professional-looking foiling results using a hot press technique that ensures crisp, clean images. Perfect for stationery, invitations, party decorations, home decor, and so much more. The foil press is the only hot foiling system that uses a silicone plate, and we've created a plate that has edge-to-edge heat, so no matter where you place the dies, the heat will be the same. There are no cold spots or hot spots, just one consistent temperature, which again ensures perfectly foiled results every time you use it. Fast heat up reduces wait time, making projects faster to complete. The innovative foil stamp and cut dies allows you to do exactly that, creating professional quality hot stamping, and they work on everything from paper, fabric, cardstock to leather, vinyl, balsa wood and more. Don't waste any of your foil, as you can use the negative foil left over to create another project. With any machine that involves the use of heat, safety features are an absolute priority. The foil press has been fitted with a built-in cool-down feature that kicks in when the machine has been in use for a lengthy amount of time. There is also an automatic shut-off feature that will turn the machine off if the heated platform has been engaged for 25 minutes and not used. Everything needed comes in the box, including a handy manual which gives you all the time and temperature settings for the dies, so you can start foiling straight away. The Gemini Foil Press, made by crafters for crafters.
Fabulous foil press there. Make sure you grab that whilst it's on that fantastic saving. We're going to move on and we're going to have a little look at some beautiful embossing folders. The thing is about these, that I think the reason they've been so popular since we launched them, is they're floral, which is amazing because it means you're always going to be able to use them. You could give projects using these to a 9-year-old or a 90-year-old. They are going to be one of the most versatile sets of embossing folders I think you're going to buy, and they've got a really lovely sort of bit of an artistic nature to them, which I think is gorgeous. So let me take you through them. You're going to receive the peony in here. You've also got this one here, which is your dahlias. The hellebores are these ones here. Tulips there, as you can see, again, just beautiful. The cherry blossom, which is one of my favourites. The sunflowers, there's some gorgeous things being done with the sunflowers. The roses there, and also the gerberas as well. I think they look, I'm just going to show you, can I just show you quickly the thing that Debbie did with them, which I thought was excellent. She used it in 2 different ways the other day. So that's just onto mirror card or matte mirror card. How fabulous does that look? And then all she's done is with this one is just painted that in with some gilding wax. And you think you get such a different look and feel. I think if you want to create real artsy style cards, but you don't have the ability, maybe you're not a great drawer, you're not a great painter, I'm imagining with these, Michelle, there's going to be loads of little tricks that you can do with these to make it look like you've actually painted these on yourself.
Oh, there is, absolutely. I mean, even just to using our ink pads to paint them in, there's just so many. And again, if you've seen our Jan with these, you know how much she loves them and how many different things that she has done and you can do with these. So I'm going to use the Cherry Blossom one, and I've got some watercolour card in this, and I've cut it a little bit smaller, but it's going to go in fine. And because this is one of our 3D, I'm going to go in with our bottom base plate. I'm not going to use that one. Your metal, not your metal shim, your magnetic shim, and then your plastic shim. And again, these will go through your smaller one, your junior. I'm not sure about the others. I think they're a little bit too big for those.
If you can, it's the rain again has come back. Can you hear it, Michelle?
I can.
It is like biblical again. I know I've said that word so many times today, but it really is. Is it ever going to stop raining?
I know, it's crazy out there. Just look at the depth of some of that embossing, and that's where the 3D comes in. You do get those extra layers in there. I don't know if you can.
Really, really wonderful.
Look at that. It's just wonderful. It is. So what we're going to do with this, so I've done it on watercolour card because I want to come in with some lemon tonic. So this is our water reactive. Let me just find what I've done with my tool. There it is. So I'm just going to, with the water reactive, just ink round the edges.
Was this a cherry blossom, this one you used, Michelle?
I did, yeah.
Yeah, it's been a dream of mine to go to Japan and see the cherry blossom.
Yes.
I absolutely adore that.
Yeah, it's
so pretty.
Yeah, the pictures and things that you see of it are just stunning.
Amazing, aren't they?
They really are. So I'm just going around all the bits that are not the flowers, so technically the flat bits. And I've got my hand like that because it helps me to not keep putting fingerprints on everything.
Right.
So I'm terrible for that. So just in there, just using the edge of it. I'm not being too perfect because I don't need to be. And then what I'm going to do is, I've literally just brought some water in and lost it. So just want to just get a bit of faux bleaching on those edges. Not that my brush never flicks in the right place for me. I just want a little bit of on that background.
I'm really interested to see how this is going to turn out, this card.
Well, it might turn out like I had it planned in my head.
Right.
Or it could turn out totally different.
Right.
We'll see how we go. So.
Lynn says, Joe, it's so different to see you without the beard. I love you either way. Good on you for joining with Ben and the rest of the boys in doing Movember. Thank you very much, Lynn. Catherine said she just turned in and did a double take, Michelle.
Yeah.
She said, I thought my eyes were doing Halloween tricks. Turns out a treat, not a trick. Looking good, Joe. Thanks, Catherine. I tell you what, I need to do radical makeover. I need to do radical sort of style changes more often. Don't I forget these kind of compliments. Nice change for Moustache Movember. Thank you very much. GetCraft says, has there been an embossing masterclass recently? I'd love to learn different techniques for using them from my favourite crafty experts. There are some embossing masterclasses over on our website for sure. I know that Jan has done a couple recently, so definitely go over there and find those. If you're looking for a show but you're not really looking for one specifically, but you're hoping to find something, YouTube's a really good place to go because there's playlists there and they're arranged by the different show titles. So if you went over there and looked at the masterclass playlist, you'd quite easily be able to go back through that and find the masterclass on embossing. So there definitely has been some. So give that a go, Get Crafty.
Yes, definitely. There's so much out there for you to have a look at. So what I'm doing is I'm using my water reactive fuchsia, and I'm inking my dauber up, and I'm keeping it flat so level with the page,
Yep.
and I'm just tickling the tops of my flowers.
Just giving them a little tickle.
Just a little tickle.
What size are these folders? Asks Aisha. I believe they are 5 by 7.
They
Aisha.
are. They're 5 by 7.
They're very, very deep, aren't they, the emboss
They
on these?
really are.
I know they're a 3D folder, and all the 3D folders have a really good deep emboss. But just looking at these and feeling the folder, they
Yeah.
seem to be extra, extra textured, these ones.
They're really amazing, are these ones. I mean, the depth that you can, I don't know if you can see just from the back.
And it's just the fine detail within there
Yeah.
as well, which I think is really awesome.
Yeah. There really is. The attention to detail in them is just beautiful. It really is. So that's my fuchsia. I'm going to go in with my lemon tonic now. And I'm just going to go back over the same flowers, just even lighter. Try to get in the middles. But yeah, just a little at a time. Just, I love the way the fuchsia and the lemon tonic. I could go in with the orange that we've got, but I didn't particularly. I love how it blends from the pink to the orange, where if I just went in with my orange, it'd just be orange. But part of the fun is playing with these, seeing what colours they do mix together to make. But yeah, so just really gently tickling the tops. And then...
Really lovely to see ink pads used like this as well.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes I know you can sort of paint with them and paint back in, but
Yeah.
nice, this gives you a very different look and feel to that.
It really does. It really does. So what I'm going to attempt to do is... Do I attempt to go in with that, or do I... In fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it down on there. I'm going to bring my water back in, and I'm going to...
Do people wash their daubers or keep one per colour? Now, that is a very personal question, Rennie. Do you wash your daubers, Michelle?
I don't know. I tend to keep one for each colour.
There you go.
I actually use the Velcro things, and I stick one underneath.
Okay, yeah, onto
and
the
then
base.
I stick my pad underneath it, so I always know where it is. So yeah, definitely a better idea to go in and paint it. So still, again, not being too careful, because I don't need to be. It's raised up enough that I know exactly where I need to be painting. And it goes on beautifully easily. So I am getting a little bit lost in the painting at the minute.
Not a problem. I think we're all getting lost with you. It's looking absolutely beautiful.
So again, just with this one, I've done a couple of techniques, different techniques with the ink pads.
I mean, like, obviously, there's creativity involved here, but you don't need to be artistic to do this, do you? But it does,
No.
you know, as I say, it gives you a real sort of artsy look, don't you think?
It really does, and that's why I keep saying you don't need to be too careful with it, because I've done it onto the watercolour card, and I am absolutely no artist at all. Definitely not, but using these in the watercolour way, just, they make you look, they make me look like an artist. But yeah, the watercolour is definitely the easiest way to, I think, be arty, because it's not a perfect art. Everything's, yeah, just, everything's watercolour-ish.
Watercolour-ish, I love it.
But you know what I mean, it doesn't have to be perfect. That's the whole point of watercolouring. So I've just got a little bit of faux bleaching going on around the edges, which I wanted. Then I went in with my ink pads and then painted. So we'll put a little stepper card together for this one. So I just did a side one, and it's 7.5 by 11.5. And just bring in some little bits that I've got. So a lovely piece of our pearlescent card for this. So I'm going to use my Collal glue for this one. But you can hear when I run across with my glue the depth of the embossing from the back.
Yeah, I can't get over the depth of the embossing on the inside of the folder. It's there's absolutely tons of it.
Yeah.
I don't think it's just the depth of the emboss. I think it's the level of detail that's in them as well, which is the really big, all the little texture lines on the card, on each one of the petals and the flowers is really next level.
On these ones, it's just stunning. It really is.
I sense this has become a favourite, this pad, Michelle.
Yes, it has. Can you tell? The thing is, I think I'm like everyone. You get a new pad and you want to use it on everything and with everything. But it is just, I do love it. I do love it. But I say that with every new paper pad we bring out, so.
There'll be another one.
Yes.
There'll be another one along in a minute.
There will. And the thing is, you think, oh, well, surely she can't top that last one. And each time, the team and Sarah do. They really do. So let's get these stuck in here. So this piece is going to go on that back step.
Any questions or comments you've got about anything in the show, you can, of course, get them into us. Crafters TV over on Facebook, Crafters Companion if you are across on YouTube. That is the best way to fire your questions across. So do make sure you pop over there and do that.
Well, I've got to say, I feel sorry for whoever's trick-or-treating in this rain.
Oh my, can you imagine?
Oh.
Didn't even think of that. There's going to be a lot of very, very damp witches out tonight.
Yeah, there is.
Isn't there?
Oh.
Dripping wet witches up and down the land.
So I've spoke to my husband just before the show started, and he'd put a big bowl of sweets outside the front door. We do have like a little porch. And he's just left a note saying, just, take a couple and, whatever. Because he didn't want to keep opening the door up because the dog, he bounds out like, he's huge. But when he bounds outside, because he's so big and he's got these bright blue eyes, and he just wants to play, but everyone sees this huge dog bounding towards him and then gets terrified. So he says, instead of me having to keep opening the door, I've done that. And literally 3 kids came up, took a handful and ran off. And when my husband's gone out, he says they've nearly emptied the whole bowl.
The little terrors.
But they weren't even little. He says they were about 12 and 13. He says, so you wouldn't even mind if it were little kids that they just do. They grab a handful. He says, have a good mind. He says, to get in my car and go see their mums. I said, do you even know who the mums are? He went, no. He says, but that's how furious I am.
I hope there was reserve sweets somewhere.
There will be, knowing Ben, definitely. So I've got a little dirty mark on there. So this is where I think I'm going to put my little sentiment. And I've got just a couple of course, just a couple of gems that I'm going to put 2 there. Let's straighten them up. And I'm going to put 2 there. And then, I'm really quite impressed with that.
Love
if
it.
I do say so myself.
I think it's utterly fabulous.
I wasn't really sure where I was going with it, but I really like that. And that's how easy it is.
Really, really gorgeous.
Yeah.
And something I reckon most people could have a go at, don't you?
Yeah, oh yes, definitely.
Let me run you back through then what you're getting in here, the 6 different folders that you are going to receive. You could do that with any one of these designs, absolutely.
Yeah.
But then I guess on the same hand, you could do some lovely background washes and then just emboss over those background washes if you want to. Play around with maybe painting in the flowers, either using markers or, of course, using ink pads. There's so many different options when it comes to these. You will get all of them as well, which is fantastic. You can see all those different designs there that you are going to be receiving, which is awesome. So do grab them, $41.94 or $53.70 if you want to get your hands on those. We're going to have a look at some creative expression items that we've got on the show for you now. These are gorgeous. I haven't seen these before, but again, very, very pretty designs. This is your Botanical 3D embossing. Sorry, this one here is your Designer Boutique Floral Animals collection with over 40 stamps in here in total. So this one here, this is your Jewel Beetle. You've also going to receive Follow Your Dream, which is this one here. The next one for you is Orchid in Bloom. Really gorgeous. Love you've got little sentiments in here as well. The next one is Dragonfly Delight. You've also got Floral Bubble and Butterfly Blooms in there as well. And then lots of sentiments here and embellishing elements in the Hello My Friend, as you can see. Just there. Over 3/4 gone on that particular bundle, so you will need to be quick if you want it. Could be your last live opportunity to get your hands on that. Now this one here is the vintage botanicals, and again really beautiful, big stamp sets. These ones as well is what I would say. Butterfly Walk is what you've got here. They are actually bigger than it appears on the packaging. They're slightly larger, which is fantastic. So you've got those there. You've then got Natural Finds in here, which is that one you can see there. Again, lots of these would be very good for, I'm going to show you the other side, they are larger than they see on the packaging. Lots of these would be really great for building scenes and building up scenes. This one here is awesome. Now you're going to love this. This is dates from the past. I think if you've got something like our vintage diary collection, that would sit beautifully with that. And again, really gorgeous for adding texture into there. We've also got some tattered tags in here as well, which is awesome. You can see here, again, really brilliant. You know how I feel about a tag. Brilliant that you've got wonderful dies there that you can create those with. You've then got this one here, which is Shabby Basics, which is your cheesecloth, and you've also got the Rustic Honeycomb as well. And then you're going to get the French script in there, so really gorgeous rubber stamp. Oh, hello. Charlotte really likes my new beard, that's what it is, the lack of beard. She's trying to give you another look there. That one is your French script that you've got, and you will also get the wild flowers as well there too. 79.83, 117.23 if you want to get those in the US. Over 60% of that collection has also gone. So again, could be your last live opportunity to get a hold of those. Merlin says as well, stunning card, Michelle, love the colours. Mary says, I like that card and the way you did the flowers as well. And we've had some pictures in from the craft along as well, Michelle, which is
Sorry,
awesome.
I just went ooh, I saw that just a little bit before you did.
Did
so
you?
I couldn't contain my excitement.
I can see why you're oohing. Look at that. Beautiful.
Wow.
And then that's the inside of it. Looks, I mean, obviously followed the craft along, but just changed up the colours there, Michelle, and created something completely different.
Yes, and that's what it's about, isn't it? You can either follow exactly or change it up. Oh, look at that.
And Juta's created this one just here, which I think, again, absolutely awesome.
Love the colours.
Really, really love that.
Oh, I love those.
Right, we still have another hour of fun coming your way, but I can see a lot of very, very full baskets over on the website. So what I'm going to do is take this opportunity to give you the opportunity to check out. Whilst you do that, here's all the details of Club Inspire.
Welcome to Club Inspire, the crafters' companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty club today and receive 20% off your first order. We'll also give you 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits of joining Club Inspire include exclusive special offers and discounts for Club Inspire members only, exclusive sneak peek previews of brand new product launches, and of course the Club Inspire community group on Facebook, where you can access exclusive content such as downloads, offers and inspiration, and of course you can chat and share your makes with other members. You'll receive 1 point for every £, dollar or euro you spend, and the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. So what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
Welcome to Crafters TV. With more than 35 hours of live shows each week, it's your home for all things craft. We shine the spotlight on new and innovative crafting products with live tutorials and demonstrations. Join our family of craft experts where fun happens every day.
Quiet. The neighbours. I'm all out of Zoom. I'm so lost without you. I'm not singing. Lisa, if you email in, don't send a picture of your air fryer. Make sure it's something creative.
Get creative and craft along. With our amazing deals, your next craft project is just a click away. Tune in live 7 days a week, or you can watch us on Catch Up at crafterscompanion.com, Facebook, or our YouTube channels. You can chat to us, craft along, and meet new friends by joining our online crafting community.
You entertain us. You give us a community to talk, in the chat. That wouldn't happen without you guys. It's like Crafters Companion is magical. There's magic here.
Joy, there's not a dry eye in the studio here. Debbie's welling up, I'm welling up.
There's a show for every type of crafter, from first-time dabblers to full-time makers. Crafters TV, create every day.
Absolutely, we do create every day. All sorts of things most days. Laughter, pandemonium, even gorgeous cards sometimes, which is fantastic. We're going to come back, we're going to have a look now at some of the Hunky Dory items that are on the show. I'm going to give you the details here. It's for everything I'm about to show you, essentially. 179.81, 270.20. Yes, it is a considered purchase, but you are getting a mammoth amount of crafting materials, and it's also how you get the best saving as well. We're going to firstly start looking at this here. This is your Golden Age of Glamour that you've got just here. These are amazing. So you've got 20, it's a big collection this, 24 sheets of your foiled and die cut toppers. You've also got there as well, this is your decollage, you've also got the A5 300 GSM, try that again, the A5 300 GSM. There's a lot of numbers in, that's a problem, cardstock, and you've got your A4 in there as well, and an inspiration sheet as well. These are some of the gorgeous images that you're going to be able to be working with on here, which I just think is fantastic. I think it's got class written all over it. It really is a gorgeous, gorgeous collection that I know you're going to love crafting with. You get that, you get the inserts, you get absolutely everything you'd expect. I really love this cardstock as well that you've got in here. It's sort of an embossed mirror. I'm not sure how well you can pick it up, but can you see all those different glorious designs that you've got on there? Really, really quite something. You're also going to receive in here as well the little book, well, not little book, the 8x8 paper pad, 48 sheets in this one just here. Again, that same imagery carried all the way through, just giving you the most amount of options. Lovely that you've got repeats as well. You've got 4 of each design in there, so if you did want to fussy cut and decoupage, that is definitely an option for you. We're then going to move into your Moonlit Moments. Now, in the Moonlit Moments, you get 8 sheets of the toppers, 8 sheets of the cardstock, 8 sheets of the printed and foiled cardstock. You've got your amazing die-cut topper sheets there. You've got your inserts too. You've also got the ribbon weaving card concepts in there as well, so you're going to be able to make those up. This again just highlights some of that awesome artwork that you're going to be working with when you've got that collection. It's a really, really stunning one. And you've then got in here as well the Moonlit Moments in the 6x6 pad there too, which again you can see just some of that gorgeous ethereal artwork. Really love those sort of nice purpley tones that run all the way through that as well. Then we move down into your Country Escapes, and again really lovely. This is a bit different again because what you've got here is mirror, and it's printed mirror, which is not something we often see a lot of, but it really does give you something very, very striking. And again, lots in this collection, which I think you're going to be able to use for maybe more masculine cards too. So you've got your 8 of your topper sheets, 16 of your mirror cardstock in here, inserts. Then you've also got this as well, which is your finishing touches toppers, which are these ones here. So lots of smaller toppers with sentiments, banners on here, pages that are just tags as well, which make really lovely little keepsakes and giftables. And then also here as well, you've got this, which is the Miri Magic Pad, and this is definitely this is again 350 GSM cardstock, but it's kind of, it's really weird. It's like a mixture between something that is painted and is a picture. It's really hard to describe the artwork, but it's sort of a hybrid of the two, really. It's sort of semi-realistic, really, really interesting, and very, very different as well, which is excellent. Then we're going to move into the duo pads. These are, of course, coming in the Buy the Show. Everything I'm sharing with you is also available individually as well. So if you do want to get any of this individually, absolutely, you are able to do that. And again, what you've got in here, the whole point of the duos is that you have the same colour tones, but in very different styles. So with this, we have florals on one side, and then you've got those polka dots there on the other side as well. Got that one just there. Then I've also got this one, which is your rustic charm and vintage, as you can see. Again, really, really beautiful. And then this one here, you've got 48 pages in each of these. I love this one. You've got the animal print along with the leaves there. In that one, which is just fantastic. So do grab a hold of those. We then also have in here as well the awesome, adorable, scoreable pattern packs for you. So again, you've got the Ocean Waves, which are these ones here. This is the cardstock you saw Michelle creating with a little earlier. Oh, listen to the wobble on that. 350 GSM again, these. Love this one here. This is your vintage newsprint. I think you've got something like Sarah's Vintage Diary Collection. Or, I mean, this just could go well. I love this for box making, little gifts, popping little gifts in. I think it's going to be great. This one, again, a particular favourite as well. Again, as I said, all of this is available on its own individually as well. If you want to go across and build your own collection, go over to the website, hit the Shop the Show button, and you'll see all the different options of getting hold of this. That one, again, truly gorgeous. What a wonderful colour palette you've got there. That's on the Secret Garden. Then we're going to move into this one just here, which is your glass. This is very unusual, this one. I can't say I've ever seen a sort of paper collection that has glass-like themes on it, but you can see here exactly how that works. Again, beautiful. And the colourway in there, loads of gorgeous turquoises within that one just there. This one here is your Damask. This was the one that you saw Michelle do that gorgeous teepee card with a little earlier. And again, very, very classic, but a wonderful colourway on that one. Next up, last but by no means least, is this one. I think this might be my favourite out of all of them. I think this is gorgeous. If you've got something like our chinoiserie collection, this would play so nicely with that. And I think just really trendy at the moment as well, these sort of oriental, Far Eastern designs. So brilliant to be able to get that. Again, all of those, 24 sheets each there, and on 350 GSM cardstock, which is amazing. So definitely take advantage of those. But Michelle, I believe, has got some finished samples of some of the stuff you can do with these gorgeous collections.
I do. I have some finished samples. I've got lots of finished samples over here because I'm in the midst of hunky-dory heaven. So we've got that with the lovely foiled acetate that's included, and that's been used as a window. And then some more of the acetate. It's just a 10-fold card. I think similar topper to what I used earlier, but then this is with the 6x6 paper pad, and I don't know if you can see, but she's just cut a few of those out and decoupaged those up. And then there's this one. I think this is the one Debbie made.
It's cute, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah. With the decollage, and another one again with the, I mean, if I turn it to just the depth on the decollage, and then this one, last but not least. I love this one. This one's just beautiful. And again, it reminds me of the Great Gatsby. If I turn it to the side, you can just see the depth that you can get with that decollage. Just beautiful, beautiful samples.
Yeah, really, really lovely. Lots of you loving these as well. Beth has entered the room. She says, "Woohoo, Charlotte! Just keep the camera on super handsome, sexy Joe." Oh, Beth, never change. Rosalind says, when using 3D Embossing Folders, I give my cardstock a light spray of water to keep the paper from cracking. I was told, it helps to open up the fibres when embossing. I've not heard that one before. Have you, Michelle?
Yeah, it does. I think everyone's machines differ, and some people do find that with the pressure of certain machines, you can get cracking on the top layers of your emboss. It just sometimes, unfortunately, it just happens. So yeah, if you spray it with a little bit of water, it opens up those fibres. So when you put it through, it doesn't tear it. It will bend it more than then so you won't get that tear in it. So yeah, so that's a great tip.
Top tip there. Victoria says, love the ghoulish shirt and the non-beard. Happy Halloween, everyone. My little girl and I dressed up as Wonder Woman. I went trick-or-treating in our apartment complex. We have loads of chocolate. Now, if you would like to send us pictures of you guys trick-or-treating, we'd love to see them. studio@crafterscompanion.co.uk is where you can send those into. Details are there along the bottom of your screen right now. Right, we're going to press on. We're going to have a little look at something that's proved very popular since we launched it. It is the Belle Countryside collection. You guys absolutely loved this. Again, that was it called Vintage Moments, the adorable scorable we looked at? That would work quite nicely, I think, with a lot of the designs that are in here. Yeah, because again, what you've got is that multiple layered effect within here. Lots of different layers of texture. Which I think is absolutely amazing. Again, floral elements in here. Paul the Horse, apparently that's what he's called, Paul the Horse. I don't know why he's called Paul the Horse. I just don't ask questions, Michelle. But you've got 24 sheets, double-sided within that, on a beautiful colour palette as well. That colour palette in there is going to perfectly complement the colour palette, which is of course coming within your luxury cardstock as well. So 18 sheets there in the luxury cardstock, which is fantastic. Then we move into some of the hardware. Now we've got some wonderful flower dies within here. Now you can use, you can obviously use foam to create these flowers if you want to. Paper will work equally as well. So again, lots of options when it comes to using that. I absolutely love this one here. This is your floral lace 3D embossing folder. Something quite nice about having these smaller style embossing folders. You've got the ornate lace die within there too. You could use that as an edgeable if you wanted to. Remove that edge there on the side. That is an edgeable, sorry, I should say. So you don't have that cutting edge along the side there. This one here is your Grande Frame, a great frame for a whole host of different sentiments. You've got a selection of them there to get you started, which is brilliant. Then we move into the Statement Floral, which is this one just here. Really great. Again, think about fussy cutting elements of this and decoupaging it up. You've got sentiments within there for you as well. Then we move into, this is Paul the Horse, I believe, Equine Elegance. Thanks so much. Just a note is what you've got in there. It's really tickling you, Michelle, isn't it?
I kept calling him Dave.
Dave?
Yes.
Why Dave?
I ain't got a clue. It just looks like a Dave.
Someone suggested the other day that a unicorn was just a horse with a horn on it, which I just do not think is correct. Anyway.
No.
Here we've also got Country Home as well, which is this one, and lots of lovely sentiments in there for you as well, which is fantastic. And then we've also got this one just here, which is brilliant as well, which is our Lumieres and Lanterns. Do you think, I'm just looking at the comments, there's still comments are going very, very funny about it. Do you think tomorrow, just to really throw everyone off, I should come in with my contact lenses in as well? Yes. Imagine that would really, confuse everyone.
Yeah.
$75.99 if you want to go for this, or $98.95 is your price. $60.79, $79.16 if you are, of course, a Platinum member, which is fantastic. Right, very, very busy across everything that you've seen so far. Don't forget as well, we've still got multiple votes. Honestly, it's going to be like a by-election in here later. The amount of different votes we've got to do on different cards, and we're going to do card of the show, card of the day, card of the week, card of the month. So it's all going to happen in the last part of this hour as well. But any other questions you've got, get them into me, and I will fire them across to the lovely Michelle. But for now, I believe we're going over to the lovely Michelle for a demonstration on this gorgeous collection.
We are. We're going to have a little play. I always say play because it is just fun. So we're going to have a little play with a few elements from the Belle Countryside and Dave. I've decided it's Dave the horse. Paul just doesn't suit him. He's definitely a Dave, I think.
A Dave?
Yeah, definitely. So we've got this ornate lace edgeable die that we're going to use, and we're also going to use this beautiful 3D embossing folder. So I've got some of the card from the card pack that comes with it, and I'm going to run this through first. So I'm just going to line that up there, just find my tape, and just line that up there, tape it down, don't want it moving anywhere. And these will go through, this one will go through, I'm pretty sure it may go through your mini as well. Definitely
Fabulous.
goes through your midi and your junior. And this one definitely will go through your mini. But obviously just as is, you don't need to put it into the other folder that comes with it. That is what you would use. So let's have a look at this. Oh, look at that. I just love to take a second and look at how beautifully they cut all the way through.
Very intricate, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. And the fact that they're that intricate, but yet it still cuts through brilliantly and perfectly. So let me just snip that off with my scissors. There we go. And then lift that tape up gently. Oh, there we go. And then just gently ease that out.
I've got to share this with you. Who said this, Erin? Caroline French has decided that the horse's name should be Mayo because Mayo neighs. Honestly.
Oh, I love that. That's the best worst thing I've ever heard.
Best worst thing. Love that.
Oh dear.
Oh,
so we're going to get, so I've cut my little thing out. Mayo, I love that.
I can just say I can't read the comments out that Beth has put in the comment section, but Beth, I do love you. I really do.
Oh dear. So
there are so many gorgeous elements in this collection, says the lovely Jenny Barger. Absolutely. There are lots of gorgeous elements within here. I think it's a really nice size collection, this one as well, don't you?
It really is.
Not too big,
There's
not too small.
lots of elements with this one. There really is. So I just tried putting that through my machine and it wasn't having any. So I've just changed my plate combination from my 2 outside plates to my just 1 outside plate, my plastic and my magnetic. So yeah, so look, it wasn't having any. It was trying to push it back out. So what I'm going to do is, in true crafter style, bring in one that I made earlier. See, this is why I always have one of everything, just in case. But as you see, my machine wasn't having any of it, and it's done no damage. It just wasn't taking it through. So, you know, don't worry or panic when things like that happen. So we do like to have lots of lessons of what not to do with Michelle, which is perfect. So what I've done is I've cut Mayo out and I've just coloured him up.
Mayo? Oh
Yeah.
no.
Mayo
nice every time.
I do like it. I like that better than Paul, actually.
Why, Erin can't say it without, like, she's on some sort of bachelor party or something, bachelorette party. It's like, mayonnaise. Imagine I've got visions of her sort of like, mayonnaise, doing like a little dance in there. It's very, very funny.
Oh dear. So I've coloured Mayo up and I've used my tri-blend brush pens. So I'll just tell you what colours I've used. So I used my brown grey, my fair skin blade, blend, not blade, magenta blend, and I've got some alpine green, coral blend, citrus green, and a light green blend. And I've just coloured him in with that. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a nice, lovely, big, deep, it's like an M fold card. So again, I've got some of our lovely, an M.
An M fold card.
Yeah,
oh,
because
nice.
It's got a big deep, so it sort of looks like an M.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like it.
It might not be called that, but in Michelle's world it is.
I think I think maybe it's a stepper card.
That's it.
I love
looking at it and all I could think was the letter M. So.
Katie Easley has said, I love you, Joe, but I'm afraid Beth has won the Love Joe hands down. Although it's all very NSFW. I agree. Not safe for work. I think that's what the kids call it.
Definitely.
Stacey Allen wants to know how you got your hair up like that. I love it.
Me?
Yeah, you.
Oh, thank you very much. Not obviously.
My
not
hair's
yours
not
is
up. I mean, I haven't got very short hair.
So I just. Oh, it's my bubbles, isn't it? Look.
Your bubbles?
Yeah, my bubbles.
Is there something in there?
No, I put my hair up in a ponytail, and then so far down I put another bobble, and I just pulled it out.
Oh.
It bubbles out, and that's all I did.
Oh, I thought you had like, I don't know, tennis balls in there or something. you created your hair around. I thought you had like some of, your husband Ben's golf balls in there or something.
Oh God, no, I'm saying nothing. No, that would be way too heavy.
Would be, I guess.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Who was it who said?
Stacey, the lovely Stacey.
Stacey.
Aisha, very much loving the edibles in this collection. Very pretty, she says.
Oh, I've done it again. Yes, they really are. So I'm just going to pull that back off because I want to put that in there. So I don't need to worry about using my dotty because I'm going to stick that onto there and it's going to be underneath the other piece anyway. So let me just get that in the middle. There we go. And then just tape over the top. And the good thing about our tape pens are, until you give them a really good burnish down, you can do that.
Right, okay.
You can pull it back up. And then once you've give it, a good burnish, then it's permanent. So I like that. I like that very much. So I've just cut like lots of different shapes out of the paper and the just to add mayonnaise too as a topper.
Mayonnaise.
So
gosh,
I'm just going to put him in the middle. So just making lots of different shapes, turning them different ways, gives all your cards totally different looks. You don't have to have everything the same way. Just by having a play around with how you're going to put something on your card. Does it go this way? Or you've seen me. Should I put it this way? Should I put it that way?
I guess there's no right or wrong, is there?
No, there's definitely. I don't think there is. Definitely not. Have a play, and if
it comes out looking like a dog's dinner, I guess you can just redo it. I mean, if you like it still, it doesn't matter, does it?
Well, that's it. But a dog's dinner to one person is a work of art to another person, isn't it? So, do I want to put that on? Do I want to? I do. I want to put it down at the bottom. So I'm just going to get... And again, if I'd have decided against using that piece, I would have put it in my little box and saved it for later and used it on a different project. I'm going to put that there. And I'm going to bring... So I stamped these out from the set, especially for you, with love. And I think I'm going to foam pad these as well. Why not? Why change the habit of a lifetime? I love using my foam pads because they just give you that extra added element to your card. So especially for you, with love. And I have got a little bow.
Faye is absolutely loving the way this card is coming together, as am I.
Oh, thank you very much. So, with love. And then I've just got a tiny little bow, and I think my heat gun's still on. So, a tiny, tiny little bow. And that's going to go just there. Just get rid of that snot trail. There we go. So there we go, a nice stepper card.
Nice, I love it.
There we go, a
really
nice
cute.
deep stepper card.
Absolutely beautiful. I'm just going to recap then what's in that. Do you want to get ready for card of the show, if you'd be so kind,
Yes.
please, Michelle? Let me just
Absolutely.
recap exactly what's in the Bell Countryside collection. Why do I want to call it Bell Country Manor? Which is not what it is. It's never been called that, but yet I keep calling it that. Oh, lost one. We'll get that later. Again, a really beautiful variation. Love the way you've got that gorgeous sort of muted pinks and greys running all the way through there, which is absolutely stunning. You've then got as well this one here, which is your luxury mixed cardstock. Brilliant thing about this is what you're getting it is you're getting it in two finishes. So you're getting it in linen, the linen textured finish, and you're also getting it as well in a pearlescent finish, which is excellent. Oh, don't know what happened there. We just started throwing it around. We then move into the hardware, as I call it. So you've got your flower dies in here. You've got your precious peonies. Love that you've got your stamens in there as well, and smaller ones. Make these out of foam. Of course, they're going to be great with that. Also think about using your pattern papers, cardstock. Vellum works great as well on those. You've then got your floral lace 3D embossing folder. You've got your ornate lace edgeable within here. Then we move into stamps and dies. So you've got your Grande Frame, which is this one here. Really great for showcasing sentiments. You get some included. I'm sure you'll have lots in your stash that are going to work in there as well. This is the statement floral here. And again, you've got that floral element, and then you've got those sentiments in there too. This one here is the Equine Elegance, as you can see. And then we've also got Country Home in the stamps, and of course, Lumieres and lanterns there for you as well, which is brilliant. All of that $75.99, $98.95. That platinum's down to $60.79 or $79.16, which is rather fabulous. Right then, card of the show, Michelle. Let's do it.
So, number one was this beautiful Hunky Dory.
Gorgeous.
And then number two is the slimline cut and emboss.
Wonderful. So one hunky dory, two for the cut and emboss.
Yeah. Number three was the embossing folder.
Beautiful, the lovely
that
florals.
I sort of painted. And then number four is mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise. 1, 2, 3, or 4. Get voting. And we will announce the winner of that. And then we've got to do the creation of the day, and then the one of the week, and the one of the month as well. Adriana sent us in a picture. I love this. Look at this. This is from Adriana. Does she say where these were taken, Erin? Day of the Dead. Dia del Muerto. Dia del Muerto, is that how you say it? Adriana, I love it. Looks amazing. Wherever she is, it looks gorgeously sunny as well, Adriana.
It does, doesn't it?
Really beautiful. The Tyrrell Girls have sent this in to us as well. Love that. Absolutely love it. And then here we've got the Tyrrell Girls as well.
I love that.
Love it. How fabulous. And then these scary looking pair. This is Amanda Pigeon has sent this one in. I love this next one as well. Look at Rianne. What a dashing pumpkin. It popped up in her history from 11 years ago.
I love that.
An inflatable pumpkin. That's how I should have come dressed today, shouldn't it? Yes. I think I could rock. I think if anyone can rock inflatable, I think I'm the man. Right. We're going to look now at the Sassy and Classy stamps that we've got for you. These are brilliant. We've had these on before. They've been so popular whenever you've seen them. I love that they're just a little bit different. They're sort of quite modern. I like that you've got the focal imagery in there. You've then got embellishing elements. You've also, of course, got sentiments here. True friends are never apart, maybe in distance, but never in heart, which is lovely, isn't it? You've then got this one in here, which is your Hello Gorgeous. Too glam to give a damn. Absolutely. I don't know if she's asleep or she's reading.
Debbie says that's her.
Debbie
Robinson.
Does she? What, asleep?
Yeah.
Trying to read?
Maybe. Asleep after a long day's work.
Yeah, that would be, there'd be a glass of Baileys in there somewhere.
Yes,
Debbie
that would be
Absolutely,
Baileys.
there would. You've then got Dress to Impress, which is this one here. Love that. The world is your catwalk. Love that saying. Short and sassy. And then also you've got Partners in Crime here as well, which is gorgeous. We'll always be friends. You match my level of crazy, which I love. So $29.97 if you want to grab a hold of those. Demo of the show is card number 2, Michelle. Card number 2. I'm coming over for it. Yes, I'm on my way.
Thank you.
Because we can do the card of the day now. Thank you very, very much.
I think it's found Bernie's bag.
It's a very long way over there. Let me. I'm just winding Charlotte. She really doesn't like it. She doesn't approve of me leaving my section, do you, Charlotte? Doesn't approve at all. Right, here we go then. I feel like I want to wear this. Look.
It goes with your shirt.
My candy pouch. I love it. Oh. Did you just snort, Erin? Well, I laugh, the spider laughs as well. So, there is actual chocolate in here as well, which is gorgeous. A couple of quality street in there. It does look funny, doesn't it? So you can go for the spider. The spider is number 1, my candy pouch. Let me just pop that off and pop that down over there. I'm going to hang him back up. No, I'm not. I'm just going to having a few issues with the Spidey. There we go. I don't want his candy to fall out. Right, that's number 1. Number 2. Oh, what a treat today has been. Number 2 is the craft along. Look at that, with that concertina element inside that the lovely Michelle did for us with its little box. So we'll pop that into there. And then 3 is this one here, which is the penguin. So 1, 2, or 3, you choose. You've got, let's say, 5 minutes to get your, a few minutes to get your votes in there. Right. This one over here is where we're going. Do you know what it is? I've opened this up. There's now chocolate sat just here. So I am literally like a moth to a flame. All I can do is look at that chocolate. Right, let's move on. Let's go and have a look again at these cut and emboss folders that we've got for you. These are beautiful. One of our most recent launches here. You've got the gorgeous schmetterlings here, which again, those butterflies. Really play around with inking these up. You can have a lot of fun with these. You've also got a couple of different floral images here as well. Love that one there. That one, are these a buttercup? I want to say that's what they look reminding me of.
They remind me of buttercups, yeah.
This one here, you've got the circles as well. You also have the hearts in here, and you're going to get the one with the squares. Very abstract there, the one with the squares in. $59.96 or $67.80 if you want to get your hands on those ones. So do grab those. I believe Michelle is going to treat us to a demonstration on these. Is that right, Michelle?
I am, yes, definitely.
Fabulous.
So I've got the Flourishing Flowers. And again, these are just wonderful cut and emboss folders. And another lovely size. So 3.75, so it's just short of 4 inches by 8.5. So what I've done is I've cut myself two of these. And it is, so 10.5 by 7.5. And I've scored it at 5, 6 and 7. And then I've turned it round and I've scored it across at 8.5. So what I'm going to do is we're going to put this through Gemini.
Charlotte just said to me, Joe, I can hear you breathing. I was like, what do you want me to do about it, Charlotte? I've got to breathe or I'm going to die. We've all got to breathe. I'll try and breathe more quietly. Okay, thanks.
I love that.
Just take very short, shallow breaths for you, Charlotte.
So I'm going to now put it through with the correct plate combination. So my 2 outside plastic plates. I've got it's Joe and that spider hanging off his belly. I've got myself all confuddled. So yes, so my cut and emboss, my 2 outside plastic main plates.
I think we need to have new rules on card of the week. I think if people don't put their name on their card, it gets disqualified from the card of the week. I think that's the way it goes.
I think someone else has suggested that as
It's
well.
very mentally taxing on a Sunday, I will add.
Knowing what they are. Right, so mine's a little bit stuck, but I did notice that it was a little bit sticky. So I think someone must have put it through with either some glue that hasn't dried properly. So my flowers are just a little bit stuck in, so you're just going to have to bear with me one second.
Not a problem. Whilst you
pop 'em out.
unstick your petals, do you want me to
Yeah,
do
they're
the...
sticky.
I can tell you that the card of the creation of the day is this chap.
Oh,
the candy pouch, which I love. As Gemma Collins would say, you ain't ever going to get any of this candy. Do you know, I've waited years to say that on it. I never thought I'd get an opportunity to get that reference in. Do love a bit of GC. All of our American viewers, not a clue who that is. And probably, I'd imagine Erin doesn't know who that is either. Gemma Collins, she is a bit of a legend in the UK. She was on a TV show called The Only Way is Essex.
no.
Do you know who it is? Surely, Charlotte. Right, are we ready then for card of the week? This creation here, craft along on Monday. Yours truly. I know, I made that with the lovely Debbie Fisher. Obviously, Debbie Fisher giving me lots and lots of guidance. We'll pop that there. So that's number 1. 2 is the sunflowers from Tuesday with the lovely Debbie Robinson. 3, anonymous. Don't know whose this was. Think it was Jan's. 4, also anonymous. Not a clue who that is. 5, anonymous. Not a clue.
Oh, I think that's mine.
Is that yours,
Yes,
Michelle?
I'm sorry.
6.
Oh, that's mine.
Also anonymous, Michelle. 6, Michelle. 6 is the
I
Michelle.
promise from now on I'll put my
And
name on.
7 is Spidey. Incy Wincy, that was his name. I'll go through them again for you. Spidey. Spidey. Oh gosh, it's going to be a long week, isn't it? So you've got this one, which is that accordion card. We've then got, that's 1. 2 is the sunflowers. 3, that's Debbie Robinson. 3 is the gift bag, Jan. 4 is unknown. 5, oh, I didn't open this up properly. Do excuse me, Michelle. 5 is the lovely Michelle. I'm guessing that's from Colour Me Happy.
It is.
6 is also Michelle's. Or 7 is Bernie's. Bernie's candy pouch. So get your votes in. You decide. Crafters TV on Facebook, Crafters Companion if you're over on YouTube. And then once we have done the card of the week, it's when I talk and like he has a bit of a he shuffles a bit. Once we've done card of the week, we will then do card of the month as well. Right, sorry for interrupting you.
Oh no, that's
there,
all
Michelle.
right. That's absolutely no problem at all. It just, someone had run it through and there's a little bit of sticky in there. So I think someone's just obviously got a bit of glue on, so I'll have to give it a clean up. So my flower, I just had to ease my flowers out. But so just put the emboss on those. Just, there you go, look at that, it's beautiful. And then the little pop out flowers that are not fully cut out. So what I'm going to do is we are going to glue this together, just there. And then I've got a couple of pieces of paper, pattern paper from one of our lovely pads, and again the name escapes me. Someone tell me, please. So let me just, there we go.
Well, it's been a very rambunctious day today, isn't it?
It
Let's
really
put it that
is,
way.
yeah,
The viewers have been very rambunctious today,
Cheeky.
which we have loved. Demo of the week. Is it any surprise? It is Bernie's candy pouch. That is demo of the week. Incy Wincy Spider. Amazing. How
Fab.
incredible is that?
Of course, it is brilliant, isn't it?
She's going to be over the moon, you know. She will. So do we just... So do we put like a star on, or we got something we stick on the wall now, or... Oh, is there stars? I'm going to investigate.
I can't
I'm going to have a look.
See any.
There was a bunch of cut out stars.
No. It wasn't me that's hidden, so Bernie can't have the first star.
Oh, I wonder where they are.
So,
I'm just rummaging now.
just lifting all my petals up because I want to just ink the edges.
Should we do a pencil star so we can rub it out later?
Yeah.
I mean, if I don't have a pencil,
I've got a pencil.
Have you?
Yeah, I have.
I'll give Bernie a very faint pencil star, and then obviously it's quite hard to get down here.
It's hard to write there when you're left-handed, isn't it?
She's got a very, very faint pencil star next to her name. There we are.
There it is. Ah. Yay, Bernie. So I'm going to use my lemon tonic. I'm just going to find my little
Oh, I
tool
see that
again.
you're about to nick your pencil then, sorry.
Oh, that's quite all
There you
right.
are.
There it is. So what I want to do with this is I'm just going to tickle, so it's my lemon tonic water reactive, and I've lifted them up first because I just want to just get the petals. Let me move that to the side. Just get the petals and not the rest of it. So excuse me while I keep turning this round to get all my petals. But there we go. So just going to do them all, I think, in lemon tonic. Should I? I might do a few in fuchsia. Decisions.
Beautiful.
So, yeah, we've gone a little bit.
You're going a bit rogue.
Yeah, but I thought we'll go a little bit. Is it clean and simple with just the white? Which is very much not like me. But what would be nice actually would be to go over the embossing in the background with some sparkle pens. You know, enhance it with your sparkle pens or your sparkle pots. And then, so I'm going to go into the bottom ones. We'll use a bit of fuchsia. So again, my water reactive. I'm just going to hold my petals up, just go on the edges. And I am ending up with more ink on my fingers than my petals.
That's half the fun though, isn't it?
It really is. I do like getting messy. I don't mind it.
Margaret Crook says, Joe, you look like Mayo with his feed bag with that thing around your head.
I love that.
Mayo. I wouldn't be mayonnaise, I'd be Mayo Slays.
That's great.
Oh, I'm really entertaining myself today. Have you noticed?
Yeah, just a little. So I'm just going to fold that over and then I'm going to glue that there. So, oh dear.
That bag makes me smile. Great job, Bernie, says Aisha.
Oh, it is a stunning project. It really is. So let me just fold them in like that, and I'm just going to glue my bottom closed. Just fold them over.
Wowzers. So Charlotte said something a little earlier, and then Catherine Baker has also said it. Whenever the ink pad lemon tonic is mentioned, it's a subliminal message. They both take it as to have a gin and tonic.
Well,
how many gin and tonics have you had today, Charlotte? You would like one. I'd like one. I don't think there's a point ever really that I wouldn't like a nice delicious gin and tonic.
So there we go. So I've just glued my bottom closed. Bottom of my bag. God.
You glued your bottom closed. That sounds like it could be painful to rectify.
The bottom of my bag.
Rectify. I didn't mean that. I don't know what you're coming back to me for. Michelle's doing the demo, not me.
Yeah, but you're laughing away over there. That spider's jiggling about everywhere.
Right, come on, we've got to push through. We've got to push through this. Oh my word. Whoa, that was a good one, wasn't it?
Oh dear.
Oh. Oh. Back in the room, back in the room, back in the room, back in the room.
So I've made a little gift bag, and I'm going to use some of our clay gems just for the middles, because I normally go all out on colour, and I thought this time I'm just going to put a little bit of colour on the petals and then use these gorgeous...
They're lovely, aren't they?
Yeah, I love these.
Can you colour those as well if you want to, like an alcohol marker?
Yeah, you can do. Definitely. And colour over them for sure. They colour lovely. So, oh dear. I'm trying to do this with tears in my eyes.
Yeah, I'm just trying to just not burst out laughing again. It's just taking all of my effort. We still got to do the boat of the month, indeedy we do. We'll get that underway in a moment.
So I'm literally nearly done. Like I say, you could go over the rest of the embossing with some clear sparkle, or you could go full on bling, but I thought I'd do a nice, clean and simple gift bag.
Lovely, absolutely. Love that, wonderful. If you want to grab a hold of those, 6 of those brand new embossing folders for you, as you can see, they're $59.96 or $67.80. We do need to do card of the month, which is what we're going to do now. So it's lovely Michelle and her craft along that she did. Very clever, this one. Folds flat, and then you open it up, slot these in, and it becomes that beautiful sort of dome shape. How gorgeous is that? With shaker elements on both sides as well. Very gorgeous card. That's number 1. Leanne's is this one here from the Winter White. The Winter White collection, I mean, it was in stock for like a day.
Yes.
And that's it.
It
Gone,
flew.
you'll never see it again.
Yeah.
But if you love that card, I know there's a lot of love for this at the time when it won Card of the Week. That one is there. I don't know whose this next one is. Anonymous, I'm afraid.
Ooh, that's Debbie's.
Debbie Robinson, is it?
Yeah.
Debbie Robinson's from Masquerade, or Bernie's Candy Pouch, which is this one just here. Incy Wincy Spider, which is this guy just here. 1, 2, 3, or 4. So we've got Michelle number 1, Leanne number 2, Debbie number 3, or Incy Wincy number 4 for Bernie. Do let me know. You've got a couple of minutes to get your votes in. Right, I want to share with you a few more pictures as well. CTV is going to need to be labelled with parental warnings at this rate, says Patty. Well, don't joke, Patty. Joanne sent this one in. Oh my goodness. Cuteness overload.
Look at that.
Joanne's grandsons, aren't they adorable? Oh. Now, Rosalind is bringing the funk to the party. Look at this. What a disco diva.
Now that's classy and sassy.
Classy and sassy, absolutely. Beautiful, I love that. Can I borrow that, Rosalind? I think I'd look great in that. Down Canal Street on a Saturday night. And Awesome. Right. So, really beautiful, that picture of Rosalind over there. Charlotte's like, where are you? I'm where I'm meant to be, Charlotte. Over. Charlotte, what are you crying for? Hey, here we are. We're back in the room. Hello there. Yes, so I just want to give you a reminder. The wheels have really come off, haven't they, this show towards the end. What has happened? I want to just quickly whiz you through, quite quickly, the hunky-dory items that we've got available for you. Details on your screen are for the buy everything, essentially, which is the best way to get the best value, because there is so much within this collection. Really beautiful imagery. We're going to start off with the Golden Age of Glamour, which is this sort of lovely roaring 20s style collection that we've got here. Some really gorgeous artwork. You've got decollage in here. You've got your inserts. You've got embossed mirror card as well, which is absolutely gorgeous, and also an 8x8 paper pad in there as well, which is absolutely fantastic. You can see there some of the gorgeous imagery that you have got in that one. Let's move down. We're going to move into the Moonlit Moments. So you've got some really great foiled and die cut toppers within here. You've of course got your inserts, your printed cardstocks as well. Again, really beautiful colour tones on these, which is fantastic. And then you've also got concept cards in here as well, with this gorgeous ribbon weaving concept, as you can see. You do get the 6x6 in here as well, which is amazing. Then we're going to move down into the Country Escapes Miri Magic, which is awesome. It's this kind of printed mirror card, which is fantastic because it's sort of part painted and part realistic. It's very realistic imagery. Then you're also going to get in there, so you're going to get your toppers within there, your inserts, everything you'd expect to normally get. And then you're also going to get these finishing touches topper collection, which are these smaller toppers than we are used to seeing. Then you've also got in here as well this amazing card pad, as you can see, 36 sheets there, kind of like a mini book, but a sort of slightly different style, or the little book as they call them. You've then got your duo designs as well. I'll just quickly show you these. So you've got your dark roses and polka dots, which are absolutely beautiful. You will also have as well your animal print in there as well, and the leaves, stunning, and of course your rustic charm and vintage grunge is what you've got there as well. Really gorgeous, beautiful collections. And then you've also got, I'm not going to flick through them, I'm just going to run you back through them. You will also get, of course, included as well, your Eastern Charm in the adorable Scoreable. Absolutely beautiful. You've then got your Dazzling Damask, which is this one here. You've got your glass style on there. This one here, which is your Secret Garden. My favourite, the vintage newsprint, which I think is absolutely adorable. And you've then, of course, got the Ocean Waves here as well for you, which is fantastic. So do grab a hold of all of those. Demo of the month is the Spider Bag. Absolutely no surprise there. So does she get another star now then? No second star for Demo of the Month. Oh, it's tough at the top, isn't it, Erin? Yes, lots coming up tomorrow for you. I'll be back. It's a triple Debbie Robinson day tomorrow, which will be fabulous. There's a lot of, I think I've got Debbie most of the week, actually. I think I'm with Debbie for the next few days, which will be lots and lots of fun. So we'll be up with your wake up call. That'll be midday in the UK. That'll be 8 AM on the East Coast. 5 AM on the West Coast, score. Then we'll be back for a launch day with you. That will be 3 PM in the UK, 11 AM if you are over on the East Coast, and that'll be 8 AM if you're on the West Coast. And then, of course, later in the day, Monday Makers, again with myself and Debbie, 7 PM UK time, 3 PM if you're over on the East Coast, midday for you West Coasters. Whew, we got it, Erin, we did it. Michelle, can I say it's been an absolute pleasure. I've started my week with you, and I look forward to ending my week with you on Wednesday night as well.
Yeah, you will. Yeah,
It'll be
looking
fabulous.
forward to it.
We will see you then. We'll see you guys then, of course, as well. Big thank you to Erin and Charlotte next door in the gallery, Jake, who's milling around somewhere out the back, and of course the lovely Michelle. I don't know why Michelle's got the giggles still. Again, I still can't believe I said rectify. Anyway, don't forget to check out your baskets. Don't miss out on some of these awesome deals that you've seen very busy across lots of different things in the show. If you are across the pond, enjoy the rest of your day. If you're here in the UK, or of course in Europe, then enjoy what's left of the rest of your evening. I'll see you back here for another full day of Crafters TV tomorrow. Take care.